All right, let's run it back. Some small changes have been made to the tentative learner's permit. This isn't listed yet because this is not an official preset for the randomizer yet. This is in its testing phases. So it hasn't been added officially to the randomizer website yet. Once we iron out a lot of the kinks, it will be, hopefully, so long as Mouse allows it, will be an officially supported preset, so that way we can run it in the upcoming tournament that I will be doing in the fall. So the goal is to learn Richter Skip, Death Skip, and Shop Glitch, I think are the 3 glitches we are allowing. I might also change the way that the randomizer works. Do I plan on distributing it so people can get a taste and give you feedback? Eldritch has been posting the practice seeds that I'm doing. These practice seeds are also in the Discord, so people can try it out. Godchild apparently tried out at least one of them, according to Eldritch, and said that that it was decent. So would Fairy Card be static? No. I don't think Shop Glitch is like something that you should expect to see in every single seed. So it looks dangerously like any percent. That's the point. The point is to get people to speedrun any percent. Oh yeah, we had to start with Spirit Orb in this version to ensure that the Jewel of Open thing works. Because the way that this preset, this version of the preset is Jewel of Open, it cannot be the starting relic. It's impossible. So you can do it with almost any card. Well, apparently it's only the English-speaking cards and Sword Bro. So it's actually just Fairy Card, Devil Card, and Sword Bro are the only 3 that it actually works with, which is weird. Ooh, a library card. Interesting. That's 3 out of 5, but we have 7. Yeah, the Japanese-speaking ones apparently don't work. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I haven't tested it myself, but it has been tested, and the Japanese-speaking ones do not work. This game is truly something. Yeah, Eldritch tried it with the JP, and it failed. That's crazy. Yeah, the librarian doesn't understand Japanese. That's the issue. Yo, another neutron bomb? Nah, I'll skip it. Heart max up. Whatever. So this is pretty standard. We're just playing the game normally right now. The only difference is that we got to keep our starting gear. And our starting gear was okay. Yo, Opal. We have a diamond as well, so if we get to the shop, we might not even need Shop Glitch. Because that's the other thing, is I don't think Shop Glitch is, like, super worth it, but I think allowing it is fine. I think top-level runners will often find themselves not even bothering with Shop Glitch if they have enough money. I think ideally, if you have the ability to do Shop Glitch, you'll do it just to buy the exact things that you need and not to, like, overspend. You can get it to work on Sprite Card? Well, then, you know, I'm getting mixed signals then. I'll test it myself because at this point, I guess I'm either getting one guide in chat or Eldritch might have made a mistake in testing. We'll find out. We'll do testing on our own. These guys have like 22 HP. That's crazy to me that this doesn't one-shot. And I leveled up and didn't gain any additional attack power. Wow, cool video game. Honestly, keeping Spirit Orb on is making me mad because now I'm going to see how bad my stats are, like in action, instead of just ignoring it. Yeah, I'm just going to skip these guys. Just posting them in the Discord is fine, number one pencil. In general, if you want me to see a link, posting it in stream while I'm in the middle of a speedrun is not going to, like, I can't Like, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to click a link. So posting it in Discord is fine. I'll check the familiar card. Sword card? Okay. If I find like Sprite card or Devil card or Nose Devil card, I'll try it myself. And I could always back up with Sword card. Because Sword card works no matter what. It's nice to see how much damage I'm dealing. Yeah. It is nice. I don't know. Part of me is kind of like okay with not having Spirit Orb though. Like I'm so used to just not having Spirit Orb in speedruns. Outside of like ABR, SR, I guess. I have to remember the input for Sword Bro. It's half circle from down going to forward to up. You hold up for, I think it's 3 seconds. I think it's 180 frames, and then you just press down and attack. It's really easy. Monster Vial 1 and 3, I think. Already? Nice. Does Shop Glitch have a time limit? No. Shop Glitch is a glitch that just gives you money. Unless you're talking about, is there a time limit to like go into the cutscene? To go into the cutscene with the librarian? Yeah, you have to make sure that the cutscene with the librarian is overlapping with the speech of the familiar. So the voice line has to be playing. And you don't get infinite money. You just get as much money as you have right there, right? If you like leave the talking to the librarian and try it again, it's not gonna. No, it will work as long as you're in the room. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I'd have to think about it. Just don't be dumb. Just do it right, forehead. Just do it correctly, and you'll be fine. Do I have anything better? Not particularly. Meh. Whatever. New boss, yeah. New boss just got added to the randomizer. It's unfortunate that it just reuses old sprites, but you know, it's a start, I guess. Maybe one day we'll have custom bosses, but for now, I guess just reusing Alucard sprite for a new boss is pretty cool. Bro, what if Alucard but Alucard 2? Fuck. That's crazy. Well, the other thing that I'm now realizing about Shop Glitch is, like, you can really only do it if you find a random familiar before entering the library. Because I don't think many people are going to save going to the library and talking to the librarian. Unless you do library skip, I guess. Maybe library skip becomes more valuable because of that. Man, I wanted to soul steal. There could be a meta. Yeah, exactly. And then sometimes you can't because you need the relic that's there. And if you run out of options, you're just going to have to grab it, right? Yeah. I don't know. I just replayed SotN completionist style, and it bothers me that you get too strong. That's fine. You should probably consider playing a different game if you want a game that has more challenge. This is an easy video game, and it was designed as such on purpose. I think you're looking for a different video game. Save split library? Bro. I don't want to live in the world where we're save splitting library. Now, if you want a hard video game, you should play Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and just fight the final boss. Just do that if you want a challenge. A very fun and very fair challenge with no bullshit whatsoever. Well, that's the issue, is I think a lot of people fall into the same sentiment where they are like, man, I wish SotN was harder. But it's like, SotN wasn't designed to be a hard video game, so if you try and force it, it breaks the design of the game, like, almost entirely.
Farewell for now. What can I do for you?
I'm interested in... I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
I'm interested.
Leapstone. Okay.
Thank you.
Is there anything worth buying here? Mana Prisms are cheap. Fire, Dark, Double Chrysogram, Shield Rod. I'll just buy everything. Fuck it. Who's gonna stop me? Ring of Ares? I can afford it. Don't tell me I can't. I'm rich, motherfucker. I'm just quoting my favorite billionaire there.
Farewell for now.
Okay, that's cool. Boom, bop, pow, doobity doop, skibbity boop, bop. Fun. Cool. Can't wait till you show up to GDQ with 2 yachts. Yeah. I should also turn Sword Bro off. Stealing from your elders. Man, fuck that guy. He's overcharging for the Ring of Ares. 500k for Ring of Ares? Bruh. Demon card? Well, it's fine. I do like starting with flight here. This is nice. It does feel like when shop glitches are on the table, you're just going to spend more time in the shop because of it. But it just means that if you have access to shop glitch, you have access to the full shop, which is interesting. I don't know how that changes things necessarily. I think it means that on average, combat will... Maybe not on average, but there are going to be seeds where combat is trivialized very early on, which I think is fine, because that is also the experience with speedrunning. When you're speedrunning the game normally, combat becomes trivialized, I mean, from the start, really, because you keep the Alucard gear when you do death skip, so... Yeah. Where was Gravity Boots? Gravity Boots was that in the shop? One of them was in the shop. It's trivialized if you skip the prologue cutscene. Yeah, but people are still, like, bad at the game, right? So people who are bad at the game can still beat the game incredibly easy if you do death skip. But people who are bad at the game, just having the additional stat buff isn't enough. There is a difference. It's one of the reasons why glitchless as a speedrun is still difficult for a lot of newcomers, and it's one of the reasons why I don't recommend glitchless for newcomers, is because they have to deal with playing the game fast, but without the things that make you incredibly overpowered. And those two things, unless you're really good at the game, don't get along very well. And not only that, this game tries to fuck you in many different ways. The glitchless speedrun is actually way more RNG dependent than you would think, based off of like random stats and stuff like that. So it's like genuinely one of the least accommodating intro speedruns. But people pick it because they're like, well, I don't want to learn how to do all these super tough and difficult glitches, even though every glitch you can learn in the matter of 30 minutes if you just sit down and learn it. I think you can only do death skip in luck mode. Where have you been? When was the last time you watched a Symphony of the Night speedrun?
Waves saw your GDQ run and I've been binge watching your videos, your channels, really enjoying the content. Smile.
Yo, thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you enjoyed the GDQ run and the content. But yeah, if you haven't watched a speedrun since, I don't know, 2013, we've been skipping death for a long time. If you're just unaware, that's fine. I'm not trying to make fun of you. That might have came out wrong. My goal wasn't to make fun of you. My goal was to say that it has been for a very long time that death skip is, in part, it's part of the speedrun and you can do it without luck mode. And that's been a thing since around 2013 was when it was discovered. So for about 10 years, we've been skipping death using a glitch called a reverse shift line. So you don't have to be in luck mode to skip death, and that helps a lot because your stats in luck mode are really bad. Speaking of bad luck mode stats, I've been thinking about trying to route a level 1 locked luck mode playthrough for this game, because it should be possible. I just don't know how annoying it's going to be. Mostly because being stuck at 5 MP for the whole run, I think makes it really difficult. Because, like, how do you get bat? Like, how do you get flight with only 5 MP? Because you can't use mist to get bat. It's impossible when you only have 5 MP. Like, I'm not going to do it as a thing that's, like, fun. I know it's going to be boring and stupid. I mean, shop glitch I think is going to be required. And I think constantly spamming mana prisms is going to be a thing. I would have to test it out, but the route that I have in my head is actually going to be very similar to Pacifist, where you get gravity boots, actually, via Soul of Wolf and the Thrust Sword. Because Thrust Sword costs exactly 5, right? I'm pretty sure the Thrust Sword special costs exactly 5, so you would have to thrust into Mana Prism into Wolf transfer. Oh, but then you couldn't transform into Wolf, though, because you'd be completely out of mana. It might not be possible. And Gravity Jumps also cost 5, yeah, but the point is you would have to also Mana Prism. I'm trying to think, like, how do you... Yeah, that would be interesting to try and figure out. We'd probably have to do the double heart refresh front slide shenanigans to get bat, probably. Fire boomerang jumps might be required. Yeah, that's to be expected, but wait. We can't floor clip with Wolf, can we? Maybe we could floor clip past Lesser Demon with Wolf? With only 5 MP? Maybe it's possible. It might be stupid hard. Oh, but then that doesn't fix the problem because then we're still locked by the Mist Gate. So skipping Lesser Demon isn't the issue, it's the Mist Gate. Might have to time it like a god gamer. Yeah. Anyways, that's one of those things that I'd probably have to research either... I don't know. Would you guys want me to research that on stream? Or should I just, like, do it all off stream and then, like, do runs of it on stream? Simply remove the Mist Gate? No, that's no fun. The whole point is it's meant to be like a puzzle to solve. Kind of. And then actually do the run for content. What costs 4? The thrust? Or gravity jump costs 4? I thought gravity jump cost 5. If it only costs 4, that's actually huge. Because then we could gravity jump, Mana Prism, transform into Wolf, and then that gives us a delay to allow us to hang in midair. Untransform into Wolf and then gravity jump again, Mana Prism again. So yeah, that should be possible. But the issue is grabbing gravity jump in the first place. Because I need to know how much Thrust Sword spells cost, or like the thrust attack itself, how much that costs. If it costs exactly 5, we might be screwed. If it costs 4, we might be okay. Because then we could Thrust Sword, transform into Wolf, and all that stuff. Luck mode starts you with 5 MP, not 1. Right? Doesn't luck mode start you with 5 MP? Or does it actually start you with 1? If it starts you with 1, then it's actually impossible. It's not 1? Okay, I'm getting 1 guide. Sounds good. Cool, cool, cool. Gravity jumps cost 4. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't have a transformation. But you can't do them when you have 4. You need 5. Yep. So it's the same with the mist transformation, where mist costs... Oh, God. 20, but you need 21 magic to transform. It's the same with, like, being in the transformation costs 0 technically, but you need at least 1 to actually start the transformation, because SotN is a beautiful video game. Yeah, that's like pretty normal. Like, the cost is like actually, it only costs X amount, but you need X plus 1 to actually activate it. That's how it is for all spells, I'm pretty sure. It was probably a way for them to mitigate, like, underflowing your MP bar or something, if I had to guess. I don't know. That, or just it was off by 1 error in the code. We can only speculate behind the geniuses that programmed this video game. Surely gods amongst men, if you really think about it. Because they got this beautiful video game fully functional in the year 1997. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, it's the first video game to have 0 bugs or glitches, actually. Fun fact. They won the award for 0 glitches in a video game back in 1997. It was crazy. I'd have to think about that, Celestial. I'm still thinking about the level 1 run for SotN, because I've done level 1 runs, level 1 regular, but level 1 luck mode, I'm trying to think if it's even possible. Like, the whole conceit of the run would be get flight and then you can win the game, because that's fun. As soon as you get flight, you can go to the second castle and then just beat the 4 or 5 relic Vlad bosses and then just do that. You don't need to do relic skip. Although you technically could do relic skip with a shift line instead of a reverse shift line. So it's not even like reverse shift, like relic skip would be possible at level 1 luck mode. I don't know why I picked that up. But yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, how do you get to the second castle? Because everything that gives you flight requires a lot of MP. Wait! We would have to do the Flea Rider dive kick to get Power of Mist. Right? And then just Mist plus Power of Mist to get Bat. And then that's our flight. Or just Power of Mist in itself is flight. Bro, that's stupid. So wait, does that mean it would be possible to do it glitchless then? So glitchless level 1 luck mode is technically possible? Also, second castle in logic, right now? It was locked behind flight? That feels weird. It also means Bat is probably Castle 2 into Spike Breaker or something like that. How much does Power of Mist cost? It costs the same as just being in a transformation. You can't activate Mist unless you have 21 magic, but if you have Power of Mist, you can activate Mist with 1 magic. And you'll be in the transformation, and I think it drains 2 MP per second? Or something like that. That is true. You wouldn't even need that many Flea Riders, because at level 1 luck mode, you would just not be doing damage to them, really. So you could probably just do it with one Flea Rider. Yeah. Oh, what do you mean Echo is here? That could have been Bat. Frick, dude. Alrighty. Well, I'm just going to ride this because I'm lazy. So, yeah, I guess level 1 luck mode will be my next, like, challenge run video idea, maybe. I still have to edit the, I'm like I did the outline basically for the pacifist run, and I want to turn that into a video. But then I guess afterwards I still want to do low percent bat as well. Like we hit that sub goal, so I'm going to do low percent bat at some point. I just figured I want to have other things in between because low percent bat I think is going to be, at least in my mind, I think it's going to be really hard because it is both like a RNG run and a run that has some of the toughest glitches in general in Symphony of the Night. Like doing the Jewel Sword skip is like one of the dumbest glitches ever. And then getting into caverns is also really dumb. Unless I play on PlayStation. Wait. On PS1, you don't have to do that cavern skip. Because you could just break the bridge. Sorry, the mine skip. You have to skip into mines. Does it save that much time? I mean, it wouldn't save that much time necessarily, but it would be easier. And it might make learning the route easier, but it would be so slow. Because the run is dependent on you reloading the same room over and over again as you farm, and that's like so much time loss every time you do that. Nah, I would just have to get good and do the caverns, or the mine skip. Oh well. It was an idea. But yeah, no, the loading would be so much smaller. Or, sorry, so much slower, not smaller. I don't know how to use words. Oh well. Well, every room loads slower on PS1. Every screen transition is slower by, like, a decent amount compared to Xbox. We have 0 Vlad relics. How is this possible? Wait, I have Wolf. Why am I not using Wolf movement? And we have mana. Why am I not in Wolf? It's because I'm dumb. More so than anything else. If it's like the ceiling in Prologue, probably around that much time, yeah. I don't think you understand how long or how many times you have to farm that room, Daigon. You're farming that room like hundreds of times. So even if it's 5 frames, that's still like a lot of time. How are we breaking candles with backdashes? I'm using the Dark Shield. It has a hitbox. You want to bring Master? Welcome. What is this? Asafune. Cool. That's neat. $10 seconds. I guess in the grand scheme of things, that 10 seconds isn't that bad, but all the loads on top of it. That's like one room is a 10-second time loss, not 10 seconds for the entire run. Yeah, my guess it's probably more than 6 frames anyways. It's probably closer to like 20 frames. Potentially even more. I don't know. It's a tough call. I'm pretty sure it... Like, if any percent is at least a minute slower, and that's with 8... an 8-minute clock rush. That means you're losing 1 minute every like 10 minutes of gameplay, probably even more so. Actually, it's probably you're losing 1 minute every like 7 minutes of gameplay. And the run is multiple hours long. Like, it's just not going to be worth it. Was everybody in chat wrong about the luck mode thing? Or is Regis just godlike? Luck mode doesn't get affected by cross, I'm pretty sure. The cross does not affect luck mode. I'm like 90% sure that luck mode doesn't have any of the benefits of the prologue rewards, except for the items. Like the stat requirements and stat buffs don't. You know what? I need to stop asking you guys to test stuff. I'm just going to test it on my own. Well, the wiki is wrong about a lot of things, unfortunately. I wouldn't say the wiki having a answer is like, you know, definitive of anything. I'll just test it myself. Whatever. Yeah, no Vlads. Oh my god, I forgot how much MP you fucking lose in non-lycanthrope wolf movement. That shit fucking disappears, and fast. Wait, why do I have sword bro? Who invited you? Huh? How long has he been following us? Why is he lagged the fuck out of the game just then? Get out of here. I thought I turned his ass off. I literally... What a jerk. Gather, brother Soulblade. Yeah, fair. So 1 MP changes things, then. Oh, it's 5 hearts, yeah. Just got that mixed up. Unfortunate. Frick, dude. Now 1 MP, huh? That makes flight impossible, right? But if you just alter the MP value, no, because that's not really like what I want. to do. That doesn't really make for a good YouTube video now, does it? Or at least in concept, it makes it not as interesting. One loading of my run on Xbox versus BizHawk. Well, each room is has different load values as well. Richter skip is not the issue. The issue is getting to the second castle and like moving through the second castle. It might be possible, but isn't it weird that I'm getting the last Vlad relic first? Like, this is definitely the final Vlad relic in logic. Very strange. We might have to come back as well later for Mist. Can I? Please? Thank you. Make flight free. I appreciate the suggestions. Just know that they are not good. If my goal is to make a YouTube video based off of the premise of I am level 1 and in luck mode. If I have to start the video with, okay guys, actually you can't do it because of the magic not working out, but I changed that, most people are going to click off immediately. They're going to be like, well, then you didn't do the challenge, therefore you're bad and stinky and dumb. Right? It doesn't matter how well the video edited is. It doesn't matter if the actual concept is interesting. It's just people will be like, oh, you didn't do it, click off, I don't care anymore. Because most people are very fickle and like don't care about like the... But Alpharad does it. True, streamer. Why don't you understand that Alpharad, one of the largest YouTube creators, does it? So therefore, you can do it too, because you are also one of the largest YouTube creators, correct? People will give you the same benefit of the doubt that they will give Alpharad, the person that gets pumped into the algorithm like fucking crazy all the time. That's crazy, because you are the same. You two are the same, right? People will give you the same benefit of the doubt that they will give a large YouTube creator that they already know and trust and like, versus trying out somebody else for the first time, which most of my videos will be, because I'm in the stage of growing, most people who watch my videos will be watching them for the first time if I am continuing to grow. So therefore, my videos will be reaching a new audience and not so the same audience over and over again. Just put Alpharad in the thumbnail? True. Just become Alpharad, actually. Just have a good-looking lady co-host. You guys know nothing about YouTube, and it shows. That's just not how it works. Not even to mention, like, it's shocking. Genuinely shocking. Yes, so what? That's fine. Yes, so what? Giga Chat is fair. Let him cook. Sure, we'll let him cook. Bro, every Vlad relic in the second castle? Or what? Except for the one? Unless it's locked behind Mist? What is this seed? That's actually closer to correct. Yeah, actually just put red circle and arrow and impossible with a surprised face. That's unironically like close to accurate, but not 100% accurate. But yeah, that alone isn't... There's too many factors to put into words as to what makes for a good video, and a lot of it is luck. I know it's sad. It's not sad. Why is it sad? It's sad because it takes away from what? Creative expression in thumbnails or something? I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal personally, but maybe I'm just biased because I work as a person who thinks about this stuff all the time. I don't know. I don't see the reason to be jaded about the fact that there are things that will do well and captivate people's attention, and there's things that won't do well. Oh yeah, I have to do the whole purpose of this stupid preset, which is stupid-ass Richter stupid skip. Fucking dumbass skip. Also, the position where you set up for this skip when you have Power of Wolf is slightly different. Or it can be slightly different, because Power of Wolf makes the skip a little bit easier. Shitty channels made it. Well, shitty channels are going to be... They exist on YouTube no matter what. You can't stop that, right? So being mad at a thing that shitty channels do, if it doesn't directly relate to them being shitty and it's just an association thing, and that's just like a lack of understanding on your part, right? That's like saying, oh, well, Hitler was a painter, therefore all painters are evil. It's like, what? That's the part that we're upset about, is the painting, and not the actual shitty shit that they're actually doing? We're mad at the thumbnails being, like, annoying or whatever. And we're not mad at, like, the people that did, like, the annoying / bad things. Right? At least for me, the logic just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. The only thing that I can imagine is that people find the thumbnails annoying, but I think it's more of an association with annoying channels and not actually that the thumbnails themselves are annoying, because they work. That's the thing. Is you could say, oh, that shit would never work on me, but it's like objectively wrong. Like, it will work on you. I have a library card. I can skip that. At least statistically, you are more likely to click on something with, like, you know, arrows and text and all that stuff, right? Now, if people take advantage of that psychological phenomena and make just slop using it, and it's like not of value to you, that's fine. But that's the issue. The issue isn't the thumbnail. The issue is that the person didn't deliver on the thumbnail. It's not sometimes you got to play the YouTube game. It's that if you want to see success in YouTube at all, you have to play the game. Very, 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 very few exceptions, and I trust me, you will not be one of those exceptions, can get away with not caring about their thumbnail. It also depends on what your scale level of success looks like to you. I should come up with like a better MP system here instead of switching Mana Prism over and over again. Let me respawned, dead ass. All right. I don't know. Again, that's just a nerdy distinction anyways at the end of the day, because like most people don't need to think about nor care about it. I'm just one of the people that has to think about and care about it because it's my job. But at the end of the day, it doesn't genuinely matter. Why did I do that? I just wasted a Mana Prism. Not that it really matters. Yeah, a lot of things also change once you are already well known, which is what I was hinting at earlier with the Alpha Red thing. Where, like, the level of scrutiny people will give to a creator that's already known and established. And there's also this like weird biasy of like, if something already has a lot of views on it, we will make the assumption that it is of higher value than something with less views, even if they are of the same quality. It's like another one of those weird psychological things where if you see the same, like if you did like A/B testing with like you know, double-blind study, whatever the fuck, and you have one video with the same title, thumbnail, and contents of the video, but one has more views than the other, the one that has more views, people will favor more likely than the one that has less views. Just because it is a perception of value, like, oh, already a lot of people have watched this video, therefore it is of value and worth my time to watch that video too. Yeah, 10 million people watch this. It must be good. That matters a lot for like clicking on videos in particular, and then also it has a smaller but still measurable effect on people after the video is over. Exactly. That's another thing. If you're looking for something informational, you always click on the thing with more views. It doesn't help that the like, oh shit, that the like system got deleted, so that's not even like a valuable metric anymore, where you can't just find like, oh, this video has a lot of likes, therefore it must be of value, or oh shit, this video has a shit ton of dislikes, therefore it must have like something wrong with that.
Steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Yeah, what up, Disrupted Chakra? I do have the plugin that restores the dislike number. I definitely recommend it. I think it's just called Return YouTube Dislikes. Yeah, likes are still around, but that's like a pure number, whereas like having an actual ratio matters as well. Yeah, having the dislike plugin is genuinely required on the internet if you watch YouTube, IMO. I don't think there's like a mobile way to do it though. I could be wrong. Maybe there is a way to do it on mobile. Because YouTube still measures and could still display dislikes. They just choose not to. I don't think there's like... Because if there's creators that don't like the like and dislike system, they could just choose to opt out of it. There are plenty of creators that I know that have like their likes and dislikes disabled. Right? So I don't understand how, like, why they forced everybody to opt out of the dislikes when they could have just made it optional for creators that didn't like it. You know what I mean? It's weird. Found you on YouTube, figured I'd try and catch live. Welcome. I'm glad you made it to the live stream, and I'm glad you found me on YouTube. Yeah, it's dumb that they didn't just make it like an option, or like, even if it was an opt-in thing, right? I would opt into it, right? Like, if it was off by default, but you could opt into it and turn it on, then, like, I think a lot of creators would choose to opt into it. Like, are they afraid that people are going to get, like, bullied because they don't have dislikes on? Like, I hate to break it to you, but, like, people are going to get bullied for many, many reasons. I think that ukulele video is a great example of, like... Just because the dislikes were disabled doesn't mean people don't think it's cringe. Like, people are still going to think it's cringe and still bully this person. Granted, I don't think that you need to bully people online. Granted, some people probably deserve a little bit of bullying, but I will not be the... I won't say that I condone bullying. Although I do agree that there are people that probably should be a little bullied. I just don't condone it. Am I allowed to do that? Am I legally safe? Does that cover my ass legally? Am I going to get sued? Bullying grows hair on your chest. Okay, now you're just being... I should bully you for that opinion. Bully Digon? Got it. Well, I mean... You know, the fact that I don't have Bat right now is fine since I have all the wolf relics. Could that be something that we prioritize? Nah, I feel like that changes the scope of this preset a little too much. Could we make it so either all 3 wolf relics are in the first castle or Bat is in the first castle guaranteed? Should we? Nah, maybe not. I don't know. I just don't know, like, if that's something I want to do. I know it's something we could do, but... I just don't know if it's something that we should do. Etc. Something, scientists never stop to think if they should or if they could or whatever. Jurassic Park, blah, blah, blah. Life finds a way. Dang it. I almost did it through this whole room. Almost. Yeah, clean-ish. 50 minutes. No mist, no bat. This could just be an unlucky seed or something. Also, Vlad like a creature, very funny. I'm pretty sure bat is guaranteed somewhere. Either bat or mist has to be guaranteed, right? Yeah, in the castle, so interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still thinking about level 1 luck mode right now, and if it's possible. Even with 1 MP, I think it might be possible. You just might need to spam mana prisms. And it will no longer be like viable glitchless. I mean, you could technically farm money infinitely and then get the duplicator or whatever to do it glitchless, but I ain't doing that shit. I could just do a little bit of off-screen mining, actually, now that I think about it, and still call it glitchless, smiley face. Would using duplicator plus mana prism ruin it? I don't know. That's the thing, is like, I would be using a mana prism to refill 1 MP. 1 MP would get me how far in flight? Because I still could just use mist and power of mist as flight, technically. So I think it's fine. It's just like, how far would it get me? I'd probably have to use Fire Boomerang tech, to be honest, for a lot of places. And I think that could be interesting. I think it's still possible. So long as I'm allowed to do glitches, I think it's possible. I don't know. Do we route it on stream, like, right now? After the seed is over? I'm kind of thinking about it. My brain is, like, distracted by it. I think we could route it real quick. Yeah, fuck it. We could route it. I would need to set up the... where's my Medusa shield? Don't I have one? I don't have a Medusa shield? Huh? What am I doing here? I'd have to set up the level 1 thing, but it should be fine. Yeah, I want to test it. At the very least, at some point. Oh, well. Yeah, no Medusa shield, unfortunate. Ba-bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. What the hell is this seed, bro? Like, for real, on God, no cap, dead ass. What the fuck am I looking at? Yeah, duplicator would lower defense. Mist. So mist into bat into final Vlad. So we're just gonna skip bat this seed, it seems. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, did you like my cover of what the fuck is this song called? I actually don't know the name of the song off the top of my head. To be fair, the SotN soundtrack has like multiple song names because they're translated from Japan. So I know it's one of the boss songs, yeah. What up, Beowulf? Welcome. I don't need a library card now. Okay. Do I think Konami will release the DS collection of Castlevania games? Maybe. I don't think it's out of the picture completely. I think it's just something that they don't have a priority doing so. Like, they can take their time to do it. Like, there's nothing pressuring them to do it. This is Festival of Servants? Oh, yeah, it is. No, Festival of Servants is the one with the guitar riff. No, that's the other boss theme. Festival of Servants is the one with the guitar pinch at the beginning. I'm pretty sure, right? Like the huge pinch harmonic at the very beginning.
Tribute.
Zodgim?
Steal men's souls
Zodgrim. Sorry, I don't know how to read
your
English.
slaves.
Thank you for the prime. Do I play guitar? I have played guitar, yes. I've played a handful of musical instruments in my life. Unfortunately, music isn't like a big part of my life much anymore, but it's one of those things where it probably would have been if I didn't have to focus on rise and grind capitalism, smiley face. That one's Death Ballad? Yeah, it is Death Ballad, isn't it? Am I a metalhead? Sure. I don't know if I should necessarily say yes to that, but I appreciate genres of metal, but I also appreciate many musical genres. Pretty much all of them. Do you think pinch harmonics are more difficult than double jump front slides? Nah, pinch harmonics are easy, bro. It's not hard. Just do the thing. I should save in case this guy gives me a bad time. Yeah, my first major in college was music production, and then I gave up because I'm like, well, this has no viable like job for me that I can get reasonably. So I'm just gonna give up. But I kept it as a hobby for a little while. But I changed majors, and then I eventually dropped out because many of reasons, but what is my favorite metal band? I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I'm also very just like out of the loop with like modern music in general. Fuck my shit. What is that? What is that empty hand? Oh, probably Holy Glasses actually, yeah, because empty hand replaces Holy Glasses every time. I'm probably most nostalgic for like 2010s metalcore, not even though the genre objectively has like a lot of mid, if not just straight up bad bands. I still will listen to them every once in a while because it's nostalgic. It's now a 50-50 between Bat and Final Relic. That's really cool. I love this seed. Empty Hand is funny though. I like finding Empty Hand. I don't want that to change from the preset. I don't know. I'm just so out of the loop with like music. Most of the music I listen to is music that I listen to on stream, so it's literally the SotN soundtrack and then like random video game soundtracks to try and find music for like videos and stuff like that. So Can we make a sprite of the empty hand flipping you off? That would be very funny. Once we start getting like sprite edit technology added into the randomizer, that would be a good one. Where's my mana prisms? Huh? Oh, they're right here. Are we going to lower complexity? I think lowering it to 7 should be fine. I like the bat plus wolf requirements right now. The question is, should we do that and also remove Jewel of Open from the starting pool? Do you want to try all of that together, Eldritch? Do you think that would be worth doing? Because I think that might be fine, right? It just guarantees that Jewel of Open will be layer 2 minimum. So you'll at least have like, well, actually, what are the consequences of Jewel of Open layer 2 guaranteed, right? Does that mean you'll never have a seed where it's like missed? Well, actually, that's just normal, right? That doesn't change anything. Because missed into Jewel of Open doesn't unlock anything by itself anyways. So you would never have that anyways. Have the Step Bros do a fusion dance like in the Broly movie? Got it. Yeah, exactly. And then make the complexity 7, because why not? Didn't I save before Galamoth? I did. God damn it. What's wrong with Jewel first? It's just bad. Jewel of Open first relic forces you into like a very long like mini game, 2/3 chance of it going to the caverns, 1/3 chance of it being at Leapstone. And no matter what, you just are, it's just slow. It's just really slow and boring. And it means that you have to like do this like really awkward backtracking of like, no matter what, you're going to have to backtrack through a big portion unless you find exactly flight at Castle Keep, and then you can kind of play it normally, but that's not guaranteed, and it's kind of boring. One of the reasons why Jewel of Open first doesn't matter as much for Lycanthrope is because with Lycanthrope you have like a lot more movement options and you have a lot more out of logic potential with Jewel of Open, right? Because Jewel of Open on its own opens up like a lot more in Lycanthrope than it does in any other preset, because we don't have access to the mines in Logic with without the Wolf Relics. Planning on getting a used PS1 from Amazon and then planning to mod X Station on it? Nice. Good luck. No! Did I lose? Did I do the thing that I... Oh my god, I lose the game! Because either I get bad ending or... or I die. You can't leave without a library card there. Oh, everyone's going to make that mistake at least once. Everyone's going to make that mistake at least once. Damn it. I used my second library card to leave after grabbing Soul of Bat. That's one of those things where I would be paying more attention in a race, so it wouldn't have happened. I'm making mistakes because I'm barely paying attention. I'm on autopilot. Like, there's a reason why I look like I'm the worst player on the planet playing this video game when I'm just playing and chatting with you guys casually versus when I'm in a tournament match. Yeah, I'll watch those clips in a minute. That's actually a good idea. Like, there's a reason when I'm in a tournament match, I play infinitely better. It's because I don't have to, like, juggle too many things in my brain at once, and I could just focus on the gameplay. Well, it's not about deserving to chill. It's just like, that's just how I play the video game when I'm chilling and chatting with you guys. Like, just my general level of play is going to be worse because of that. See, I just like fighting this boss so much, I just wanted to do it again. It's fine. Yeah, I feel like this preset is kind of coming together. I think the new test will help a lot with us figuring out whether or not, like, what this preset needs. But I'll do that another day. What are the changes? This particular, the concept of the preset is designed such that it encourages, if not straight up just forces, the players to learn Richter skip, as well as allow for some glitches. Like death skip is allowed and shop glitch is allowed currently. I might also allow a few other glitches potentially. I just don't know what are the consequences of allowing things like wolf clips in general. Do I only allow specific types of wolf clips? Like wolf clips that don't skip any progression? Like, is that something? I don't know. That, like, those are all the different, like, rules and ideas that I've had that I need to juggle. Also, do I allow for relic skip to be a thing? So the only thing that matters is finding, I did the same thing again.
I've been waiting.
Holy shit, my brain is fried. You know what? New win condition. Fuck you. Get that ass over here. New win condition. All 5 Vlad relics, but kill Richter anyways, because fuck this guy.
My unbridled wrath.
I'll show you unbridled wrath. I just fucking eat my poison farts, nerd. Fuck you.
It's over, Bill.
Wow, time. Wow, world
War between
world
humans
record.
and
Oh my, war between humans and vampires over, baby. It's over. It's done.
What need for the shepherd?
Yeah, maybe.
This world has come.
Make the final Vlad relic a heart refresh. That's what I'm thinking, right? Is we just make the final Vlad relic a heart refresh and then delete heart refreshes from the game otherwise. And then the win con is like bat plus heart refresh equals win. That can be done. Yeah. I just don't know if we want to do that right now. If we want to add that on top of everything else that we're trying to because, for example, I would have finished the seed incredibly fast. Like, think about every seed throughout the Lycanthrope tournament where we found the last Vlad relic like 20 minutes in because it's at Spikebreaker. It just means that, like, sometimes you find the heart refresh at Spikebreaker and then just go beat the game. So, I don't know. I just don't know if it's going to make some seeds incredibly long and others incredibly short. We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. It's worth testing at some point. And if you want to see those tests, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Please do. It would make me happy.